At the beginning of the 19th century, the Pentecostal Church of God International, one of the leading Pentecostal denominations today, began when a group of dedicated individuals met in Chicago, Illinois, and decided to unite their resources for one purpose, and that is the purpose of sharing God's love to the nations. One vision, one prayer, one faith gave them the strength and determination to set that purpose in action. Thus, the birth of our organization, known today as the Pentecostal Church of God Asian Missions Incorporated. Our local church, originally a congregation of Bible school students, faculty families, and one family living out of the Bible school campus, was recognized in 1982 as a local church with Reverend David and Madam Paula Parkman as the founding pastors. Services were conducted inside the Bible College campus. A young man, after his graduation from the Bible College in the person of Pastor Norman D. Baagen, was requested to serve as an assistant pastor in November of 1987. Blessing after blessing was experienced. The small congregation began to grow and multiply. Music ministry was developed. Outreach ministries were conducted, and daughter churches were established in different parts of La Union. In 1992, the congregation decided to move from the Bible school campus to town proper at Kanday Cinema Complex. By 1995, Pastor Norman Baagen was elected senior pastor and continues to serve up to the present. We have relocated in June 12, 1995 at Colbertas on the Hill Complex, Quezon Avenue, elected our first set of Board of Deacons in 1996 to assist the pastor, and in the following year, the congregation's name was changed to City Christian Church, 1 year before San Fernando was proclaimed to be a component city. In 1998, we helped started the church in Sagayan, San Fernando City, and in the mid of the same year, the first cell group meeting was birthed. In June 12, 2001, the congregation decided to return to its original home right here at ACTS campus, and after a year or two, a major improvement of the chapel by the installation of ceiling, tiling of the floor, and air conditioning system financed primarily by our missionary. The church, after receiving a memorandum from PCGAMI National Office, was mandated to daughter a church. Responding to the challenge, our pastor spearheaded the pioneering network at Natividad Nagilian La Union with the support and participation of the church leaders and with the assistance of ACTS Church Planting Course students. The work began in January 31, 2006, and the first Sunday service was held in June 4, Sunday of the same year, at the new church building. The name of the church was Noah's Ark Christian Center, but was changed to Crosstown Christian Center in 2012. The church began transitioning from traditional church towards becoming a cell church, conducted the first Encounter God retreat for leaders in October 2007, and began transitioning to 312 Vision structure in 2008. We are learning new evangelism tools and techniques as we recognize the urgency of bringing more people to Christ. Another historic progress took place in July 2013 when CCC Punjabi Church was established, spearheaded by Reverend Norman D. Baagen as CCC lead pastor through the leadership of Pastor Jaswant Singh. This young church is considered to be the first Punjabi congregation in the Philippines, which aims to reach Indian nationals primarily in La Union and eventually entire the country. Recently, we have commissioned some leaders to participate in church planting ministry in San Juan, La Union. Through the years, God's faithfulness is being manifested as the church became stronger and became more stable. It is with great honor to be part of this history as we continue to allow the Lord to complete the work that He has started in our lives. Let us all continue to dream and be a history maker in such a time as this.